Good morning, investors. We are from Capital, we are Global Research Limited. Now let's talk about the markets last week. Last week, the Indian indices fell in line with the global markets on concerns relating to the Eurozone sovereign debt. The Nifty and Sensex plunged as much as 3% on weekly basis. Heavy selling was witnessed across banking, realty and metal shares. The Nifty dragged towards its 4850 mark and the Sensex towards its 16,200 mark and rebounded. For the coming week, some pullback may continue to be seen in the markets. Talking about Nifty, it has taken good supports on Friday at 4850 levels. Immediate resistance for Nifty is seen at 4965 levels. A crossover above this mark will continue some pullback in it, and the next crucial resistance are seen at 5060 and 5115 levels. On the downside, Nifty has strong support in the zone of 4850 to 4780. If that is breached, some selling pressure may continue, and in that case, the next support is seen at 4675 mark. Now let's talk about the stock of the week. Reliance Capital. Last week, the stock has taken good supports around 611 levels and rebounded. The stock has closed at 642 and has strong supports at 625 levels. And if it continues to manage above this mark, pullback in the counter may be witnessed up to 676 levels. The second stock is Hindustan Unilever. Last week, the stock has ended lower at 230 levels, losing 1.4% on weekly basis. The stock has good supports at 227 levels, below which it looks weak and can drag towards 218 levels, whereas resistance for the stock is seen at 235 levels. Now let's have a look at the commodities market.
Thank you. Now let's talk about gold. Gold ended down for the fifth straight day on Friday, suffering its worst weekly performance in almost 15 months, as improved demand for riskier assets dampened its safe haven demand bid. As we mentioned the last week, COMEX gold sustains below $1250 and did a low of $1180 an ounce. In the coming week, $1250 and $1230 an ounce will be a major resistance in gold. If COMEX gold sustains below $1200 an ounce, then it can come slightly downward and could reach near the level of $1150 and $1125 an ounce. And below $1120, it can further make a downward rally. Now talking about strategy for the gold, for the next week, traders can use the sell on high level strategy if COMEX gold sustains below $1200 an ounce by keeping the strict stop losses. Now major supports and resistance for the coming week. Support for the COMEX gold in the coming week would be $1145 and $1115 an ounce. And major resistance for the COMEX gold in the coming week would be $1230 and $1250 an ounce. Major support in M6 gold is 17600 and 17280, and major resistance in M6 gold is 18400 and 18660. Now talking about copper. Copper rallied on Friday, extending a bounce from the previous sessions near 4-month low with the help of a retreating dollar, but further gains looked fragile as European debt fears lingered. Market catching additional bid from the recent short covering rally in the euro versus dollar. Copper prices were also supported by the 3% drop in the Shanghai warehouse inventory. As we mentioned last week, below 300, COMEX copper did a low of 290, but some good short covering was seen on Friday. For the coming week, traders should use the strategy of sell on higher levels until COMEX copper sustains below 327. In next week, 285 level can act as a major support for COMEX copper. And if it breaks and sustains below this level, we can see COMEX copper at 270 levels. For the coming week, 285 and 263 will be a major supports for COMEX copper, and 312 and 327 will act as a major resistance. For M6 copper, major supports would be 309 and 290, and resistance would be found at near around 334 and 349. Thank you.